From 1998 to 2015, Toyota offered a PreRunner, something that we don't hear about anymore. It is a rear-wheel drive only pickup truck variant of the Tacoma. It is coming back with this new 4th generation Tacoma, and I'm going to give you all the details on it. Toyota's going back to its roots here with the Tacoma PreRunner. This thing looks really, really cool. Now, front air dam, if you missed my limited video, this can be taken off with simple reduction of 9 bolts. You could easily do it with a twist of your own wrenches at home. And then your approach angles go through the roof here. Of course, I don't have official approach angles, but this is going to be a really fun vehicle for a lot of people, and a great vehicle for those maybe who don't need all-wheel drive, but they still want a cool-looking pickup truck. And this PreRunner is going to do just that. We have a few images here. Now, I'm still in Hawaii. This truck is not here at the event. Otherwise, I'd be giving you like a full-on walk around and showing you all the cool things about it. But we do have these official images from Toyota, and the front end of this pickup truck looks great. Let me know if you guys like this style of grille here. I think this is that new underground color. I reviewed it on the new Corolla, for example, the refreshed Corolla. What do you think about the XtraCab here? The PreRunner only comes in a 2-door. So if you wanted a, full cab, or the double cab, I think is what it's called, with the 4 doors, you can't get it in the PreRunner trim. Also, the PreRunner only comes with these leaf springs in the back. You can't get the coil springs, the more sophisticated setup. Now, this in theory should keep prices down quite a bit. And it only also comes with the 6-foot bed. If you wanted a 5.5-foot bed, you cannot get that in the PreRunner. And the reason is that 5-foot bed is only available in the double cab with the full 4 doors. Let's keep looking at the image. Honestly, this is the first time I've seen these images alongside you guys. We have the tire here in the back, a blacked out tip, looking pretty cool. Looks better than the chrome tip I saw in the limited trim. Tacoma across the rear here. There's no like iForce Max badge with the Beyond Zero little badge. That's not back here as well, because you cannot get this in the iForce Max hybrid. It's only available with the 2.4 turbo with 278 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque, off the top of my head, if I remember correctly. Also, this does not have the triple fin spoiler on top like you see on other TRD or Trailhunter models. Actually, I don't know if it's on the Trailhunter off the top of my head. But looking at the back here, it looks very much like the Tundra, except we have vertical dual lights instead of triple lights vertically. We actually have a TRD styled wheel here and a little wheel cap in the middle. Big surprise, we have 6 lugs here because the F platform went from 5 to 6 lugs with the new Land Cruiser, the Tundra, the Sequoia, the LX600, etc. We have Tacoma blacked out here on the side. We also have black fender arches or wheel arches, and then here's your TRD PreRunner sticker on the side. Looking at the inside, it is very basic. Interestingly though, we have the smaller screen here, which is an 8-inch screen if I remember right, but this looks to have the fully digital screen behind here, which is a 12-inch screen. I don't expect this 12-inch screen actually to be in this vehicle. I think that's only on the higher trims. So expect a 7-inch screen behind here, and not quite as fancy there. If we look at the climate control, we don't have any heated seats or ventilated seats, no heated steering wheel. You don't have dual climate control. You just have a fan control knob, which that's just perfectly fine with me. Instead of using the little flip switch here to control the fan, I like the rotary dial for it. Also have those USBs in here, USB-Cs with a 12-volt, and we have a rear locking diff on the PreRunner. Most of the TRD models, I'm not sure on the TRD Sport, maybe optional on the TRD Sport, but let's say the TRD Off-Road and the TRD Pro, they have a rear locking diff as well. The Limited has a center locking diff, and it is full-time 4x4 in the Limited with the iForce Max. And I think that powertrain, I know I'm going off course here, but that Limited hybrid powertrain should be the one we see in the Prado, possibly the next Land Cruiser, maybe even the Lexus GX. So we're first seeing it here on the Taco. Kind of like this doled out gray aluminum here. I'm glad it's not like highly reflective chrome or anything. Blacked out Tacoma here on the dash. Pretty simple, and you also have some storage in the back. Yes, we have some images. You can fold down the seat. And check this out. You could like tie some ropes or string around here, it looks like, to keep your things netted down. Let's keep looking. In the back, we have Tacoma also on this. You have a child seat latch. If you guys are doing some pre-running, you can do it with a child in the back, or I guess it's in the front, not in the back, because there's only 2 seats in this. It's a 2-seater. If you're hoping for a bench in the middle so you can fit 3 people in here, it's not happening. If you're hoping for jump seats to fold down in the back so you can fit more people back there, it's not happening. This is a 2-seater, and in the back, you could put your guns, your toolboxes, lunch boxes, and whatever crazy things you guys store in your pickup trucks. Now, this looks like a lockable storage locker, and this portion also looks to be removable down here, maybe some hidden storage. That Tacoma piece right here folds down, and there you can hide your guns. There it is, or your bow and arrow, or whatever you guys want to do in your pickup truck. That folds down. There's your locker. That lifts up, and then here are the leaf springs with the shock absorbers back there. And then here is the front suspension, which is a double wishbone, and you can see your Toyota Tokiko shocks up front as well. That's the end of the images. I just wanted to show this to you guys. It is not available with a manual transmission. I hate to burst your bubble. The PreRunner with a manual would have been awesome, but that manual is only available on certain grades, like the SR with the manual transmission. It's available on the TRD Sport, the manual transmission, as well as the TRD Off-Road. And so manual won't be able to get on the PreRunner, which is a bummer in my opinion. But you get that iForce engine with the 278 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque. Twin tube shocks that we just saw, there is a front lift on it. We saw the leaf springs as well, and those wheels were 17-inch wheels that we saw with the TRD logo on them. Let me know if you guys are interested in the Trailhunter. How well do you think it will sell out there, this trim level, or what do you think the interest will be like? I don't expect Toyota to, offer a whole lot of volume for the PreRunner. Rear-wheel drive only. I might make it exclusive to the warm climate only states. And, just the limited space inside and the limited usability for passengers. You can bring one person with you unless you want to stick them in the back of the truck, which isn't exactly legal, but you could do that if you wanted to. But I'll see you guys down below on the return of the PreRunner. Welcome back. It's great to have old nameplates, old trim levels come back and reprise their role and give a new spin on life. Thank you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Stay tuned for more taco news coming to you guys from the Big Island in Hawaii. Take care and peace.